Hi, Monica. Good morning. Daphne here. Thank you for sending in your next essay. I'm sorry if there's been a delay getting this back to you. I know there was an issue with our server this weekend, so I think I'm just getting the corrections in. So many apologies for that. So here we go. Nowadays, a few people take their family with them. Not many, a few. When they go on a business trip, is this a positive or negative development in your opinion? And to what extent? So how much do you support this development? So some people throughout the developing era would argue that people travelling on a business trip abroad, you don't need two abroad, with their family members may be affected. It's a passive you need here, may be affected because they're affected by the travel, by the other people affected in either a positive or negative way. Okay, some believe that it affects adversely on as it adversely affects the individual. Personally, I strongly argue that travelling to foreign countries along with with the family benefits in a positive way. Okay, this all is a little bit repetitive, and you still haven't told me what anything positive is and what anything negative is. So this is the start, which is okay, but who are these people? I think we said this before, didn't we? Who? So many corporate advisors. So who were these people? Don't just say some people, give them a name. Okay, throughout the group, yeah. Argue that, okay, business trip abroad with family members may be effective. Okay, now I want you to tell me what these positive or negative ways would be. I want you to lead me into the essay. Here you don't tell me anything else. You don't give me, like, I need more here. I need to know what this might be. Yeah? A positive or negative way. So rather than adversely impacting, you don't want to have effect, you just had it, impacting on the business performance. And then I personally, that, so take out that. Take out that. I argue that travelling to a foreign country with loved ones, so take out family, so change it with loved ones, benefits in a positive way by improving family bonding. Something like that. But you must tell me, you must give me some ideas. So here, adversely affect performance, that's a negative you might talk about. And here, improve family bonding, that's a positive you might talk about. Otherwise, the intro is empty. There's nothing in here. I need to have something in here that leads me to the next part of your essay. Okay, Oxford, yes, maybe choose a university next to you. Okay. On one hand, there's ample evidence that the culture of moving abroad, just we go abroad, on the basis of work, accompanied by family, can benefit. Okay, the culture of moving abroad, it's not moving, it's like taking loved ones overseas when working. It's just like a short trip, maybe for a week or 2 weeks, something like that. It's not like relocating. Can benefit them, okay, because, so cut this now. This is slowing you down. Cut this. I know it's in the template, but it's okay because now this essay has to be your essay. Okay, so cut that. Okay, can benefit them because firstly, people can earn a huge amount of money in less time as compared to their own country. Okay, remember it is careful. It is not. I mean, don't worry, but this is when they go on a business trip. This is not corporate forever for 3 years. This is 2 weeks. Okay, but okay. As compared to their own country. Why? Due to the fact that overseas wages or consultancy fees are usually higher. So expand. So I'm saying why. So tell me why. Okay. And then your example. Showed 90% of people earn double the amount in London because currency is much weaker in other countries, plural, as compared to the UK currency. And people earn less working hours. Okay, fine. Secondly, people can widen their horizons of life experience. Is good. Now, the family can. So remember, the man or the woman is working, but the family members, these are the other people, can widen their horizons. Be really specific here who you're talking about. Dreamt of, good, well done, from their childhood, such as visiting French days have, yes, or, well done, nice, okay, which would, oh no, yeah, right, because you said widen their horizons, okay, therefore, yeah, just watch out for this though, because you see the misunderstanding there, okay, but otherwise very nice, nicely done paragraph, that was good. On the other hand, although positives, so this is lazy, Monica. Don't just say positives. So, although understanding alternative cultures is extremely important and highly regarded, yeah, and then, so that goes, then the impact, so not the impact, of traveling to foreign countries natives can, okay, so the negative or concerning impact cannot be overstated. Don't just use positives, negatives. It's really, I strongly suggest you don't do that. It's a lazy, and it looks to the examiner like you can't, like this is just so much easier to do. It's much more fluent. Negative or lazy concerning impacts of traveling to foreign cities cannot be overstated. Okay, then that's a nice sentence, and you've now given me some. What are these positives you've told me? What are the worry negative things you've told me? This is largely because of adjustment to culture and food. Give me more. Okay, so what? Why is that a problem? And I need another big sentence in here. Then, for example, extensive studies showed the majority of the population face consequences settling in foreign countries. Okay, but remember, this is just a few days. This is not for long. Consistent. The number of downsides also needs to keep. Okay. You don't need that sentence, actually. That doesn't quite work there because you need to have more facts before you. So I would rather don't put that one in, but do put in more information here. Then that here, rather than demerits, I would say here that there are many issues to be taken into account before allowing children to miss. Remember, go back to the family members, miss school or have their routines disrupted. So it's very important. This is family members. So the businessman or woman is going anyway. It's like, do I take my children? Okay. Funny, traveling abroad. Okay, and same problem here. No, don't do this. Tell me what they are. Go back to here. Pick up the points you made. Repeat them here. Okay, relevance as loved ones enjoy so being together. So why relevance? Okay, so you've done okay on that one, Monica. But do you see? So you've got lots of lovely vocabulary. You've got some good grammar. You're hardly making any grammar mistakes. The grammar is good. The problem we have in this one is just two things. One, absolutely understanding that question. Business trip, so not for very long. And this thing about just developing your arguments and not just saying positive negatives, because the examiner doesn't know what they are. You have to tell the examiner what they are. That's your job. Okay? Tell them what they are. So here you've eaten in a restaurant. Letter of complaint. This is a formal letter. Great. So good. Yours faithfully, lovely. Dear Sir, Madam, I'm writing to express my regret for having dined at your restaurant last night. Lovely start. The table was booked 2 months in advance, since it was to cater for a major professional event, and yet we were informed by the waiter that there were no tables sufficiently large. We had to dine separately. Wow! I did press this point with your staff, and it was imperative my party remain at each other's company, because it was simply impossible. Absolutely fantastic. Wow! In addition to this, several menu items were unavailable on the night, including every vegetarian option, meaning that 3 of my party were left to eat only bread throughout the meal. As a result of these incidents, I had intended not to pay, but your staff informed us they would call the police if we refused. So as to avoid further this experience is entirely unacceptable. I would like to request a full refund of the amount paid. Also suggest that your staff not promise customers degrees of service unable to provide in order to avoid. Wow, that is perfect. I mean, what can I say? That is the best of those letters I have ever read. There are no mistakes in there at all. That is a very, very high scoring letter. I'm really fantastic. What can I say apart from congratulations? Absolutely brilliant. You've shown very sophisticated structures here. It was to cater for. It's lovely. We were informed. Lots of passives in there. Press the point. I really like that. Imperative, strong vocab. Simply not possible. Yes, simply impossible. Absolutely lovely. In addition to this, we're unavailable, so you've got lovely vocabulary in there. I had intended not to pay, but your staff informed us, so very nice past perfect there, going into the past simple. Excellent. You're really, really good vocab. Is this the kind of letter you have to write for your work, maybe? It seems like you've done this before. You seem very confident in this. Really, really nice. I love it. Congratulations.